A 74-58 victory tonight over Eastern Kentucky. Coach, we'll start off with an opening statement.
Just a really good team effort tonight. I thought it started on the defensive end. We only gave up 58 points to a team that the first time we played them, we gave up, I believe it was 73 points just 3 weeks ago. So I thought our defensive effort and our defensive execution was really solid tonight. When we were able to get stops and get out in transition, I thought we were really good in transition. We got some fast break points and easy scores in transition. And then I thought that just loosened us up and opened up the game for us. So just a good win. I think EKU is probably at this point, from what I've seen, the most improved team in the league from last year. I think Sam's doing a great job there. So it was a good win over a tough team to guard because they've got a lot of weapons. They got a lot of kids that can shoot the basketball and do a lot of different things offensively. So just overall a really solid win.
72 points from the starting lineup. The girls just looked fired up tonight.
Well, anytime you can get 5 starters in double figures, that's really, really hard to guard. And that is offensively, that's our philosophy and it's what we preach. We want to share the basketball. It's great to have somebody that can score 25 points. But when you can't key in on one person and all 5 players on the floor can score, that's really, really tough to defend. So, I just think since we played them, that was a really tough weekend, that January 9th weekend. We went 0-2 on that road trip and we left Eastern Kentucky very, very disappointed. But when we pulled into Cookeville, I went to the back of the bus and told them we were if they would play as hard as we played against them, we would fix the execution piece. And our kids have committed to doing that. We really started to focus in defensively on getting better, on being more disciplined on the defensive end and executing much better on the offensive end. So, I think we are a completely different team over the last 3 weeks, and it's a credit to our players. They've just recommitted themselves and really gotten focused and took the lessons that we learned that weekend and have really applied them, in our last 5 games or so.
Winning the rebound battle tonight, 43-34, doesn't surprise me too much. The 16 offensive boards leading to 21 second chance points was huge.
Well, you're exactly right. That's the best way to put it, Thomas. It was huge because if you look at we still didn't shoot the ball very well tonight. We were 39% from the floor. We were 23%. We went 6 of 26 from the 3-point line. But the difference was, and that's what we just talked about in the locker room after the game, we didn't shoot well. We had some really great looks that just didn't fall. And I thought we took really good shots. I didn't think we took bad shots. I thought we took good shots, but it just didn't fall. But we were just relentless on the offensive boards. Keisha Brady had 5. Mackenzie Coleman had 3. Anna Jones had 3. And then we had a number of others who had a couple more. So, we weren't one and done. When you start taking those shots and you're one and done, and now you got to go down on the defensive end and guard somebody for 30 seconds after you've had good shots and it's just not going in. It's what happened to us Monday night at Jacksonville. We had a lot of shots that just didn't go down, but then we didn't get any second chance opportunities. We didn't get any extra possessions, and it just puts a lot of pressure on your defense. And I thought our kids did a great job of not allowing whether or not the ball was going in the hole to affect us tonight. And I'll tell you what, you look across the line, look at Jada Gwynn's line tonight. She had a double-double. You want to talk about rebounding, when your point guard can get 12 rebounds, that's pretty impressive. She had 2 offensive boards and 10 defensive boards tonight, and to go along with 12 points and 5 assists. So I thought she was really solid as well.
We really haven't been able to talk about Jada a whole lot, but in the last few games, she has really turned it up.
Yeah, Jada, I think sometimes you forget that Jada is just a sophomore and that she played behind a 4-year starter last year and, was just kind of learning the ropes because she has not played like the sophomore that she is. And she's just kind of got a calming presence about her. And I think she's really starting to gain a lot of confidence and is being a real big difference maker for our basketball team right now.
Would be remiss without mentioning Anna Jones, the leading scorer tonight with 17 points, was newcomer of the week earlier in the week. What kind of presence has she really brought to this team?
Anna, I can't say enough about what Anna's brought to this team. I mean, the first thing that you think about is just toughness. Anna's just got a toughness about her. I mean, you see that how she crashes the boards, and she's just relentless. She's got a confidence about her. She has the ability to stretch the floor. She can shoot the three really well. She can take you off the dribble, and then she's a really good defender. I mean, the one quarter, we won 3 quarters outside of the second quarter. They beat us 14-11, and we really had a lull in that second quarter, especially on the offensive end. And that was a quarter that Anna picked up 2 fouls, and we had to get her off the floor to keep her from getting a third before halftime. And so I think that probably answers right there. We're just a better team when Anna Jones is on the floor.
Turnovers were also a big factor tonight. Able to stay within single digits, just being able to control the ball, I think helped put build a little bit of momentum early on.
Yeah, that's obviously valuing every possession is something. That and shot selection, especially since the EKU game, is something that we have really talked a lot about. And I thought our kids did a great job of taking care of the ball tonight, making smart decisions with the basketball, and that was huge. Especially again when you shoot like we shot tonight. Not to only have 7 turnovers, to be able to get extra possessions. It helps your defense. It helps your defense because it just doesn't put pressure on you to go now down and have to defend in transition off a turnover, or have to, just constantly defend after you've missed shots or taken bad shots or not made good decisions with the basketball. That can be deflating. So I thought that was huge tonight for us.
Another big game Saturday afternoon against Morehead State. That was a tough loss down up at Morehead. And now, how do you feel like the team stands a couple weeks later?
Well, they're all big at this point.
Sure.
Every game is big right now for us. And so we'll enjoy this one tonight. But like you said, Morehead struggled early, but they're a team that has really started to find themselves. They've got one of the best players in the league in Gabby Crawford, who we really struggled defending. She's a transfer from Ole Miss, and we really struggled defending her at their place. But I also think that, again, just like I said, that we're a different team than we were three weeks ago. I think we understand what our identity is more, and where it needs to be more. Our identity does not need to be tied into whether or not we make shots, whether or not we make 3-point shots, especially. It needs to be tied into that we're going to outwork you, we're going to outplay you, and we're going to defend on every possession. And then that just opens up our offense. So it'll be a good challenge. Coach Todd is one of the best coaches in this league, and he really does a great job of exploiting mismatches and going at you. But I think our kids will be fired up and will be excited. And, we've gained some confidence over the last 3 weeks. So we're excited to get another opportunity to play them on Saturday at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
The time change, 4 p.m.
Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you, Thomas.